M0FXB. Welcome back to my videos on the Ulefone 20WT. That's the walkie-talkie version. Android 12. See some of the specs here. Look, G998 core, 12 GB and 8 GB RAM. It's still a really good device for about, I think these ones are about £300. Front and rear camera 16 megapixel, 50 megapixel, and there's your resolution. The Ulefone 26 wipes it out the park, to be honest. But anyway, let's have a look at the app. So if you swipe up and look for the app that's called Prize Inter. Okay, not that one. Prize Inter. And I'm going to show you how to set this up. First thing is go to device settings. You need to get in your DMR number if you want to use the DMR side of the radio. But it is an analog radio as well. So DMR, we hit settings, and at the top here, my DMR number is 2341437. I've turned all these off, but I have set the time limit to no limit, although I think I might change that to 120. I don't want it to get too hot. So you've got all your tabs here when the app's open, and that was device settings. The next thing we'll do is create some contacts. So go to contacts here. Contacts are basically talk groups. They're DMR talk groups. So you click, you've got private ones when you hit the first tab, but these ones here, they're your group contacts. They're the ones that really matter because they will get you into the talk groups. So we go to this tab, we hit plus, and then we'll call the first one, we'll call it chat 2, for example. The name isn't the important thing, it's actually the number 2350, which is a real talk group number. And then we'll add another one called HubNet, which is the DMR HubNet, which you're listening to right now, actually. And then we'll put it in here, 23526. Okay, and that's that. And then these ones are wrong, actually, in the way they shouldn't be. Let me just delete. Talk group numbers, they should be private. So you could have one like 4000, so we go plus and go disconnect, like so. Sorry about my spelling. And then 4000 like so. Or you could add a friend. I got M6LSJ as my friend. M6, and talk group LSJ. DMR numbers are public information, they're not private. Go 2351457, and that's M6LSJ. Okay, you get the idea. Private, public. So then you go to channel, and you've got preset channels there, but you need to choose a digital channel. If you click plus to start from scratch, it does give you the option to choose digital or analog. So you go digital, and then you'll call it hot. This one we'll call it hotspot, and then put in the frequency of the hotspot. So mine is 431550, and it's 3 noughts. 431550, 3 noughts. And going up, direct mode is what works for me. Although it does show slots 1 and 2, for me at the moment direct mode's working, but that might change. Person, you do group. Number is 91, like so. And oops, come out. Hold your finger on it if you want to keep doing it. Go edit if you come out by accident. Hotspot, power about 2 watts on high. We're on low because we're right next to the hotspot. Direct mode at the moment, group 91, and then down here, make sure that I always make sure we've got a few here, because I find that if I don't, it doesn't work. Then to go back to the channel, you just go there. So the only thing I would say that would change is that if I chose slot 1 or slot 2, that will, it will use that half of the channel. That half of the, basically DMR channels are in 2 halves. So if you want to create a normal channel, an analog one, same process. There's a few presets here that you can just change. So we could call this one, again it's HubNet, but it's analog this time. And then the frequency of my analog one, so analog is more like 550 123. Sorry, it's taking time. Analog is more like a normal Bofung type radio. That makes sense. And then we want on the wave, on the transmit, we want 77 CTCSS, so CTCSS. Just select it here. Oh, not on the receive. Wave means nothing, basically. We just change that back to receive. Okay, that should be it, hopefully. Tick it, then select it, which is down here. With this kind of channel, you don't need a hotspot. That's what you call a hotspot. It connects channels to the internet. So anyway, we'll go to HubNet, hold it down, activate. Go back to intercom. If we tap it, yeah, you can hear that it's activating my node. And look, there's on the same channel. 1 2 1 2. And if I get it from this, I'm talking to this walkie-talkie. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's definitely working 100%. And that's it. That's how you set up an analog and digital walkie-talkie. Remember, these are amazing smartphones. They have a PTT. You can hold down the PTT and that should turn on the actual radio that we were just on. I could fly my apps. I can make phone calls, put in an SD card to expand the memory. It's just a normal phone, but they are big. But these ones aren't anywhere near as big as the Ultra 26, which is like awesome. But it's the thing about the Ultra 26, although it does have a speaker which sounds like your best stereo that you've got at home, it's just very big. You know, it's not. You can have fun putting it in your pocket, but the 20, I would say you probably could still get that in your pocket quite comfortably. Yes, they have antennas. The 26 Ultra also has a VHF radio. So if you look down here on the, if I put in say 145 000. Okay, press that. Oh, I didn't go in. 1 sec. Yeah, it was the hash you pressed to get it in there. Find it on here. Let's find the channel. Go to channel. We're looking for 145000 that you still would have to pre-program. And this is one of the first ones I've ever used that is VHF. It's the the 26 Ultra walkie-talkie. Watch this. 1 2 1 2 1 2. How good that sounds. And that's coming from this walkie-talkie, and it goes the other way as well. Shouldn't put them close together really. 1 2 1 2. Obviously, I'm shouting from a distance. So yeah, excellent, and really, I think they're good value for what they do. You think you've got a device here that's going to do everything you want it to do. These are about $450, and yeah, this is like the flagship of rugged radios, completely waterproof. These are around $300. You can use your DMR, you can use analog, you can use a normal smartphone, you can use apps like Echolink. Let's see if we've got Echolink on here. We've definitely got Droid Style, which gets me into C4FM and YSF. Just see if I can find Echolink. There's Echolink. Remember, if you're a ham operator, Echolink is linked to hundreds and hundreds of real repeaters and gateways. And then you've got Peanut, which is on both devices. It's what they call Peanut. Again, a PTT sort of app that we can use. And it just goes on and on. You know, everything you can think of. The great thing about Android, this is the Ultra 20, it's 26, is actually 13, and this is 12. But you don't really see the difference. And then if we go back to our, so there's airband. Now, that's actually interesting because I haven't tried airband. Let me try it a minute, see if the frequency even goes in. Yeah, it didn't let me enter it when I went to tick. Look, it says here 136 to 174. I wonder if that's modifiable. You know, it all depends on the hardware, you know. So, and this thing, if you've not seen this before, this is a modified version of TIDRADIO H3, where we've modified the complete interface. That's Marcus Dudley on Facebook. under Nicsure. So yeah, all interesting gadgets and having great fun here. Thanks for watching. That's the Ulefone 26 and the Unihertz 20WT. Remember, the radio setup of both devices is identical. Bye for now, 7-3.